And our election candidate this morning is Bill Malarkey, who is standing in Douglas South. He is 65 years old, divorced with 3 grown-up daughters. He is a Manxman and is defending his seat, won in a by-election last year. He did also serve from 2006 to 2011. His hobbies include sport, including motorcycles and music. Good morning, Mr. Malarkey.
Good morning, Tim.
I've got your manifesto from last May. It's not too out of date, I'm
Not
sure.
really, no.
Just one line, though, on pensions in that. Our present pension system is at breaking point. We must act now to protect our pensions, including the Manx Pension Supplement. 2 pages on the Steam packet, though, which we'll come to. Is it a priority, then, public sector pensions?
Of course, it's been the biggest priority because of the losses we've been making. It's okay as balancing the books on revenue budget, but when we're pouring money into our legacy debt in pensions, it had to be sorted. And I believe that the cost envelope that we've introduced will sort that. The worry for the future is how do we sort out the legacy debt?
You seem very strong on the Steam packet and the user agreement. What have you managed to change then in the last year?
Well, within the first week of going in and talking to the Chief Minister, I was going forward for a select committee, and I was convinced by the Chief Minister and Minister Gorn to work with them on a working group looking into the whole issue. And that, for the last 9 months, I've been doing. And I was extremely vocal in Tynwald in July when we debated the user agreement. I don't believe it's the time to renew the user agreement. I believe I've got a lot of experience with regard to the history of the Steam packet. I believe going forward it's going to be probably one of the most important issues for the new government to deal with.
Your manifesto again a year ago, you say we must not experience further delays in the refurbishment of Douglas Promenade. Well, nothing has changed, has it? And what do you mean by refurbishment? Well,
the Promenade is sinking badly. We can't just put over the top and put a bit of tarmac down. It's what's happening underneath that has to be done. Obviously, the issues have been the horse trams. Now, I believe tourism is going to play a very important part of our future for income, and I believe that the horse trams are going to be a part of that tourism. The ridiculous
They've been
scheme,
packed this last week with the
absolutely
festival.
Wonderful to see, and it's nice to see that the running costs have now come down considerably and they're being run as a business, and I congratulate DOI on that. But the ridiculous thought that they had of only running them to the Villa Marina, to me, was a non-starter. So my motion to Tynwald last month had them change that plan from the Villa Marina to run them all the way to the sea terminal long term. Unfortunately, that has caused a bit of a delay on the plans that were in. They're being redrawn, but I'm reassured that they will come back quite quickly, and hopefully this winter we will get started on refurbishing that promenade. Absolutely, really needs doing.
You also said a year or so ago the need for affordable housing has never been greater, and at the same time you praised the improvements to public sector housing. How are you going to resolve that situation? It's a nice little phrase in a manifesto, but it doesn't offer what exactly the solution is.
No, I mean, we need public sector housing more of, and there's more money being put into that all the time, but we need more first-time buyers. Now, I also made a big issue at the fact that shared equity schemes didn't work. The latest shared equity scheme is working quite well because people can buy out of their equity. Unfortunately, and I did promise the people of Harcroft a select committee, and I got that for them, the shared equity scheme that was done in Harcroft has been proved to be absolutely terrible and antisocial as far as I'm concerned.
You list that your hobbies include bikes. What do you make of Vision 9 and the lack of a contract being signed despite the deal being approved by Tynwald in April?
Well, I'm not surprised you asked me that, Tim, because I put a question down to the July sitting as to whether the contract had been signed, because I had heard it hadn't been signed. I heard
confirmation to us yesterday.
It has come through today. I believe there hadn't been a lot of consultation within the other departments, which had slowed it up. And I was told by written answer in the end that it had gone to the AG's office. So I think we should watch this space. I don't think this is all what we've been promised it's going to be.